right now at 5, an update on the investigation into the disappearance of Jennifer Farber-Dulos. Another potential person of interest is going free.
Kent Mawhinney, Fotis Dulos' one-time attorney and friend, was charged with conspiracy to commit murder in the disappearance of Jennifer Farber-Dulos. The state dropped that charge this morning as part of this deal.
Matt McFarland is your reporter who has covered this case from the very beginning. He is live outside court with more tonight. Matt?
Well, Mark and Aaron, this case goes back more than 6 years. You might remember it was Memorial Day weekend 2019 when Jennifer Farber-Dulos disappeared. Her estranged husband, Fotis Dulos, quickly the main suspect, eventually charged with murder, but he killed himself before he could go to trial. Then last spring, his then-girlfriend, Michelle Troconis, she was convicted by a jury of conspiracy to commit murder. But in the case of Kent Mawhinney, well, prosecutors weren't confident that they could get the same result in this case. So, as you said, today, the state dropping that conspiracy to commit murder charge. Prosecutor Paul Forensic saying, even with a judge finding probable cause and an exhaustive investigation, it's the state's belief it doesn't have sufficient evidence to prove that conspiracy charge beyond a reasonable doubt. Instead, as part of a deal, Kent Mawhinney pleading guilty to interfering with an officer, a misdemeanor. He was sentenced to 11 months in prison, which he's already served. Now, back in January of 2020, state police arrested Mawhinney, charging him with conspiracy to commit murder in that 2019 Memorial Day weekend disappearance of Jennifer Farber-Dulos. Investigators believe Mawhinney may have helped Fotis Dulos, her estranged husband, who was later charged with her murder, come up with an alibi. But Mawhinney maintained his innocence, telling reporters what happened to Jennifer is a tragedy, but adding he doesn't know what happened to her or where she is.
No. If I did, I would tell them. You know, I don't know how they can get closure.
I applaud State's Attorney Forensic for seeing and calling through all the facts and understanding that the facts do not support the charge of conspiracy to commit murder. Kent's been through an ordeal. He's spent almost a year in jail, not being able to post bond. He's been on an ankle bracelet for almost 5 years, lost his license to practice law as a result of all of this. Today, he's been vindicated.
Now, in a statement, the family and friends of Jennifer Farber-Dulos says that today's development doesn't absolve Kent Mawhinney of that conspiracy charge, but they say they know the burden of proof is great, adding, quote, the conspiracy charge was dropped for multiple reasons, including the fact that another lengthy, complex jury trial would come at a substantial cost, financial as well as emotional, to all involved. We are in full support of the state's attorney's decision. Your reporter live outside Stamford Superior Court, Matt McFarland, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.